What's up, folks? My name is Felix. Welcome back to this update on ARK today. I promised in yesterday's video that I will do an update video about the ARK project because we saw the ARK price dipping from its range from this $5.50, and I want to talk about what they announced in yesterday's podcast, how they want to move forward, what's going on in the background, because the sentiment in the ARK project in the overall community changed a lot. And I also want to go into what I'm currently doing if I'm also selling my ARK token. At first, I want to talk a little bit about the mechanic. Why did the price dip and why does the chart now look so ugly? So at first, to clear this up, the price has never been pegged to these $5.70. There was just always enough liquidity to continue at this price level. But once there is not enough liquidity for this price level, and the intelligent liquidity controller, that's the mechanism in the background, feels that he has to protect these liquidity reserves, then the price will drop. And currently we are sitting at an ILC reserve level of around 280,000 in BUSD. And these ILC reserves right now are very stagnant, but the price is dipping because of all the sell pressure that's coming in. There are a lot of people who are selling right now way more than who are currently buying in. We can see that here in the last 24 hours we had buy volume of 25k and sell volume of 82k. And this will get to a point where we reach a bottom. And the team is now waiting for the bottom, as all the investors are as well. Because in my opinion, these here are clearly panic sells. All the people are panicking because they were used to a price of $5.70 since they jumped into the project probably. And I think the main reason why this is now happening is because the people are not educated. Because if you jump over to the white paper and take a look at the price stability mechanism and read through this short article about the ILC, that the ILC will just maintain a dynamic price range for the ARKFi token. This price range can fluctuate and is based on the supply and demand, as I already explained. However, the volatility in price will be greatly reduced. And right now, again, we just see massive sell pressure, and that's why the ILC is protecting the liquidity which is sitting in our pool currently, so these 280,000 BUSD. And I don't know why the people are panicking right now. If we jump over to the Dune dashboard and take a look at the statistics, we can see that some of these wallets already dropped to 0.5%, so the worst thing that could happen. And we also saw an increase of over 1% in the last 24 hours for the wallets which dropped to 1%. So all these wallets reached their ROI and are now selling their ARK tokens straight away. And why, in my opinion, the worst thing you can do right now is selling your ARK token at this reduced price. I want to go into their podcast from last night because they did a 3 hours podcast where they answered every single question. They said they will not go anywhere until every question has been answered, and they did this. Atlas spent the whole day literally in their Telegram group, answered questions from people which were worried about the ILC, about the dropping price. And I want to give you a short summary what has been said in this podcast, because that's also the reason why I'm not selling my ARK token. I can prove that to you. I already showed that in one of my last videos. I am collecting ARK tokens still on my wallet. I currently have 219 ARK tokens on my wallet, which I will deposit into the pre-seed contract. And if you never heard of this pre-seed contract, I will give you a short introduction on that. So the ARKFi ecosystem is now building a new project. And this new project is called ARKNet. This will be a privacy network as a layer 2 solution on the ZK EVM Polygon. And this network will have a new token, a governance token. This will probably also have the name ARKNet token. And for this token, there will be a pre-seed contract. So for all the early investors which are already invested in ARK Finance, that's their current project. ARK Finance is the ROI debt, and ARKNet will be their privacy network with all the several functions. They will have a decentralized VPN service. They will have a decentralized cloud storage, a decentralized password tool. They will have their on and off ramp, which is generating fees. They will have their virtual debit card and all that stuff, which I already showed you in my previous videos where I went deeper into their roadmap. And this pre-seed contract, so this right here, I tried to make it very clear in this graphic, will launch in about 10 to 15 days. So around the 26th to the 30th of May. And you will have the option to deposit your ARC tokens, which you currently have on your wallet. And the only way you can have ARC token on your wallet is to get them from the rewards in the ROI dApp. And this pre-seed contract will start with a price of $5 per ARC token. So it will not take the current price of the ARC token, whatever the price will be at that point. If the ARC token price will be at $1, that doesn't matter. You can lock in your ARC tokens for $5 in these early days for the pre-seed contract and earn additional 2% rewards on these deposited ARC tokens which you lock in this pre-seed contract. Of course, there will be a cap at some point. This cap is completely depending on the participation of the people. And after the time is over for this first pre-seed, again, we are just right here in the launch phase of this pre-seed contract of this governance token. There will be another option. There you can lock in your ARC tokens for these 1% right here, but just for the current price. So you might already get what the incentives are if you are early. You are getting a fixed price of $5, which now is way higher than the current price of the ARC token. And you also get more rewards which are paid out in BUSD. And as we go on from this time in the pre-seed contract, the rewards will be reduced and it will also take just the current price. So you want to get into these early stages of the pre-seed contract and should save your ARC tokens for this instead of just selling them currently right away because you get a lower price. That's just my take on it, of course, not financial advice, but that's what I am doing, what I believe is the way better way. And then if we are done with the pre-seed phase right here, there will also be a private sale whitelist phase where you can purchase the token with BUSD. Again, in the pre-seed stage, you can just purchase the token with your ARC-Fi tokens. And then there will be some public stages where you can also purchase the governance token of the new ArcNet project. And another interesting thing is that they guarantee a 5x from the pre-seed price right here to the launch price. So if you get in this pre-seed stage right here, the price of the token will be 5x higher than the price of the pre-seed contract. And of course, you won't get all your tokens at once. There will be a 15-month vesting period for that token so that the early investors, me and probably also you, cannot dump all the coins at once the token launches. This should be completely clear. That's a mechanism which is needed to protect the later investors. So that's why I'm not dumping all my ARC-Fi tokens now for this reduced price of currently $3.32, because it makes no sense to join the masses which are panicking right now because they think the ARC price is going to zero. There will be a comeback, there will be a bottom at some point, but we have to wash out the people which are panicking right now, which are selling the ARC-Fi tokens until they have to compound again or drop to these 0.5%, which would be the best thing for these people because they didn't understand what ARC is building there. They didn't get in any podcast, they didn't listen to anything that team said. And that's why I again can recommend you to listen these podcasts, at least the first 15 to 30 minutes in 2x speed. So this is just 7.5 minutes to 50 minutes of your daily time. And you will definitely get the point why the ARC-Fi ecosystem or the ArcNet project in the future will be so bullish, especially if we get into the next bull run. So my message to all the people which are currently invested into ARC or still thinking about investing in ARC, get all the information you can get, join these podcasts, read over the white paper, and take a look on their roadmap and all the products they will release in the future. And then you will be able to do a way better decision than right now. So if you have any questions, shoot me a DM. All the links to my Telegram and my Twitter will be down in the description. or you can also, of course, ask below this video in the comment section. If you like today's video, it would be great if you hit the like button. Of course, there will be updates in the future on this channel about ARK Finance. And if you don't want to miss them, just subscribe. That's it for today. Thanks for watching and let's get this crypto.